Look, there isn't nothing more important during this 2022 recession than increasing your ability to earn income. I don't know if you've noticed, but there's money everywhere. All you gotta do is just claim it. So in this video, I want to put together a list of 10 side hustles you can start today with just a laptop, as long as you have a Wi-Fi connection and a willingness to work. I'm not gonna say that these things are gonna make you a millionaire, but at least they'll be able to replace your current income. Now, before we get into a list of side hustles, here are 3 things to focus on that will 10 times the results you get with this video. Number 1, I want you to go ahead and reverse engineer all of the ways that you spend money. I know most people won't do this. Right now, I want you to pull up your American Express statement, your Revolt statement, whatever bank or credit card you use. I want you to pull it up, and I want you to go through the list and look at all of the places that you're spending money. You need to understand that business is simply an exchange of money in return for value. So the more cognizant you can be of the places where you are exchanging your money in return for some sort of value or perceived value, the more that you're cognizant and you're aware of these things, the better that your ability to actually earn income. Number 2 is, if you are trying to provide a service for someone, make sure you reach out with some sort of sample. It is going to expedite their process and expedite their willingness to actually give you money. It really comes down to a simple fact, which is don't tell me, show me. And when you can provide them with some samples of work, they're going to be far more willing to actually work with you. And number 3, do more reach outs, do more work than expected. There's money everywhere, but you need to be smart enough to claim it. Now, as I said, I'm about to shoot off a list of 10 different side hustle ideas. Now, the difference between a side hustle and a business, in my opinion, is a business is something basically you're trying to go all in you. No business is something where you're trying to make $75,000 a year. $100,000 a year, $250,000 a year, $500,000 a year. A side hustle is something where you're just trying to make a little bit of supplementary income. On the side now, if you want a comparison of the 8 most common business models, I actually created the online money-making matrix 26 passive income ideas. I'm going to leave that as the first link in the description if you want to watch it. Anyways, let's get into the side hustle. First up, we have TikTok content creation. TikTok is blowing up right now because of its algorithms and for both people and businesses. It is a very valuable asset, so whether you're actually creating user-generated content for businesses, or you're just being a TikTok editor for an influencer, or a business that can actually go ahead and repurpose. So for example, there's so many podcasts out there, you can actually come in and repurpose all of their podcast content and tell them, hey, I'm going to create an entirely new channel for you with TikTok. Number 4, graphic designer. Graphic designers, you're great with design, then go ahead and look at places like Twitter and search graphic design help on Twitter. On Twitter, people will put out, hey, do you know any good graphic designers? This is actually a very easy way to get clients. You need to understand that there are hundreds of thousands of businesses out there that need better graphic design work. And the difference in pay that they're willing to give between a good graphic designer and a great graphic designer is massive. Number 5, we have a boutique marketing agency. This services any sort of service that could be literally anything, whether that be thumbnails, Facebook ads, Google ads, TikTok ads, or email marketing, whatever. It's basically any service that helps businesses make more money, and the agency aspect of it is simply using leverage, no longer just doing it yourself, but using drop servicing to actually have someone else fulfill the services for you. You're just finding the clients and wrapping it all under your experience. Number 6, YouTuber. Do you have something that you are super excited to talk about, something you just can't stop talking about to your friends? And have you always felt that you might have a good propensity for being on camera? Well, being a YouTuber can actually be super lucrative. Bear in mind, it's a very slow burn. For a long time, you won't make a lot of money. I started my old account uploading on YouTube back in 2016 and basically made like 0 money all the way up until 2021. These days, I make close to $5,000 a month in AdSense and external ads. So it's a good supplementary income for sure. Even if you're just earning an extra $1,500 a month doing something that you probably would have loved to do. Anyways, we're talking about something, and it could be anything. You could be super into chess and you could teach people how to play chess online, or you could react to certain games. Like, there's so much stuff that you can do. Number 7, TikTok theme pages. TikTok theme pages, now people were making so much money between 2014, 2017, even 2018 with Instagram theme pages. I, in fact, was one of those people. The first business I ever started was Instagram theme pages. And then basically flipping accounts, rebranding them to more profitable niches, basically selling shout outs and promotions and stuff like that. Now, that is all great, but that got very saturated. That's why I stopped after a year. TikTok theme pages are the new wave of 2022. Pause. I hope you were enjoying the video, and why don't you like and subscribe for more life-changing content. All right, let's get back to it. Number 8, YouTube scriptwriter. Now let's say you're very intrigued, excited, interested about a topic, and you know nothing against you for it, but you may just not have the sort of personality that'll be good for YouTube. Then you can actually be a YouTube scriptwriter. You look at the music industry, for example, and there are so many scriptwriters that are actually sort of the heartbeat and the lifeblood behind some of the biggest artists. You can serve that exact same purpose by being a YouTube scriptwriter for a YouTube. Next side hustle is video editing. Creating some bangers for people with content is the current best form of marketing. So if you can create videos for people, whether that be shorts, reels, or actual YouTube videos, full-blown YouTube videos, literally whatever it is, if you can do it, and you can do it in a way where you turn things around quickly. Because a lot of people and a lot of editors are just way too slow. And number 2, you can do it in a way where you look at everything through the lens of the highest retention. Specifically tell clients, hey, I edit things in a way where you're gonna get the best retention possible. You're going to get the highest percentage of people watching the video from the beginning to the end. If you frame things that way, you will win. Number 10, website designer. Once again, it's one of those things where it can be a commodity or basically an ROI service, something where there is a clear return on investment when a client is basically paying you the money. So rather than positioning things like, oh, well, just create your website, explain what benefits that's going to have, and also explain that you view things from a perspective of landing page load speeds, from a conversion perspective, etc., etc. So ladies and gentlemen, I do not want you to take this as gospel. I don't want you to think that I'm recommending you start any of these side hustles. I just really wanted to get the cogs turning in your brain because, as I said, there's so much money out there. You just need to get serious, pick something, and go claim some of it. There has never been a better time than right now. So go out there, get started. Thank you so much for watching till the end, and please comment down which side hustle you are going to start.